Your mind is the projector. And what you see is the projected. So, just like a movie that you go and you sit down and there's a projector back there. I mean, does that still happen actually? I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. There's a projector back there and it's projecting the movie onto the screen. And so when it's on the screen, there's not a damn thing you can do about it because it's been projected. You get me? Do you get me on this? So you can't go into the movie screen and change what's there, can you? I'm Sheena Cantor and I'm talking about the law of cause and effect. Where are you trying to change your life? Are you in effects or are you the cause? Well, you're the cause of everything that you see because you're projecting something with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your attitude, with everything that is going on, and you project that. And that is the world that you see. That is the movie that you see. And so a lot of times people will write things out to me about where they are and making justifications and making excuses about why they are here. And I just go, you're just holding yourself in place when you talk about the past. But it's the reality today. Yes, but your reality is the evidence of your past thinking. That's what today is. Today is the present. It is being pre-sent by you. Did you get that? Today is the present. It has been pre-sent by you. So if you complain, guess what you get? You get what you complain about. You'll get more stuff to complain about because the universe goes, oh my goodness, you just love this feeling. So I'm going to bring you more situations that match this feeling. You see, what you are seeking is seeking you, and you don't realize that if you continually to complain, then the universe just matches your vibration. You send it out, it matches. You send it out, it matches. You are the projector. But where do we try to change things? Sounds silly now, doesn't it? I'd go into the movie and try to change the movie while it's on the screen. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You're the projector. What's going on up here, what you feel here, is being projected out to the world. Now, it may not be the sights and sounds that you think. You just go, well, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. But there's a vibrational equivalence. You see, what we see is 0.0001%, something like that. Don't quote me on the zeros. And so what we don't see is 99.99999%. But what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what you can see, which is the 0.0001%? It's already done. It's already done, but it has a vibrational equivalence to what you're thinking. What have you been thinking about? What have you been feeling? What are you complaining about? You see, the healing of ourselves must be now and not in the future. Because otherwise, if we see somebody who's ill, then we bring that illness into the future. If you see yourself as poor, then you bring that poor into the future. So I really saw this with animals whenever I do Reiki on them. So my son's dog his leg, he'd hurt himself really badly and he could hardly walk. And so he was going to bring him to the vet. And I said, you bring him to the vet and we'll just find something wrong. So let me just sit with the dog for a bit. I didn't go into the ins and outs of the dog's leg, blah, blah, blah. I just knew that it was functionally okay, but he was in a lot of pain. I'm not saying that whenever you have an accident, my goodness, then get to the doctor for acute things. But animals do tell a really good story because they don't have their conscious mind in the way. They do not know. They will accept the energy that's around them. And so what I saw for this dog was that he was running down the road, fit and healthy, no problem. So I managed to get him to move the next day, and I took him for a walk and he was very, very slow. And I was just like, I see you running down this road. I see you running down the road. Look at you running down the road. And that's like the conversation I had with him. And that's what I saw. And I refused to think anything else. Anyway, the next day, I didn't have the lead on. I didn't actually think it would work that fast. I didn't have the lead on. And he's running down the road. And I'm like, no, not that fast. Oh my God, he's now running away from me. So I had to run after him and catch him. So do you see what I did with the animal was I saw him being well. I saw him running down the road, and there was nothing in that animal's consciousness, because he's not consciously aware like we are. He's reactive, reactive, reactive. That is the first of the 7 stages of awareness. Yes, 7 stages. And if you're reacting the way you've always reacted, then you're at stage 1, like an animal. Now, don't beat yourself up about that. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just making you aware of where we've all been. In our constant reaction, we just keep bringing the past in, and it creates the butterfly effect, which creates the future. So see yourself well now. See yourself rich now. See yourself happy now. See yourself with all of that. And if there's anybody around you, see it for them. Don't see their sadness. Don't see their complaining. Listen, I did this with my son when he was at his worst. And 4 months later, everything had turned around for him. And so I must remember to keep seeing him at his best, to see that my son looking his best, feeling his best, everything about him, rather than complaining and trying to change him. I see him in his greatness right now. Why don't you see you in your greatness right now? Listen, if this was easy to do, we'd all be doing it. You know, make no mistake, we'd all be doing it. And so that's why I've got this program, Thinking into Results. I don't care if you're sick of me talking about this program. I really don't care, because I need to help you get into your own coding. That's what this is all about. Listen, there's books on this. I can talk about this. You can do all this. You can watch all the free videos, everything you want, but you've got to do the work. And you can't see yourself. We've got to get into that code in here. We've got to bring it into your awareness. And then you recode you. It's like Wolfgang's Austrian, so he's been coded in an Austrian way. There's no point in me helping him with an affirmation, is there? Because there's different vibrations going on with that language and how he was coded. And so he needs to figure that out himself. But he will be shown his awareness. So we're not looking for blocks. We're studying the stuff that Bob has given us in 12 lessons. We feel the lessons. They bring up something in our past, our future, our thoughts, or anything. And then we know exactly how to recode ourselves. And so we work on one thing at a time. And we do this over a 6-month period. This is not coaching. This is reprogramming. You reprogramming you. Are you ready to heal yourself now? This isn't about trying to be better. It's just trying to wake up to your potential, wake up to who you are. It's not who you think you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. And you're totally amazing. And so what we want to do is just clear away the crap. Yes, clear it away. And so that you can see you in all your glory and wonderful. What if everything you thought that was wrong with you was absolutely perfect? What if that? I want to help you let go of guilt, shame, frustration, lack of confidence. Clear the decks so that you can be the absolute love and joy and peace and the most wonderful person that you are. You know you're a wonderful person. But how many times do you let that out? I mean, really let that out and be okay with other people seeing how great you are. I'd love to see how great you are. I can see your greatness when you come on a call with me. I see how wonderful you are. But one call doesn't change your life. It helps you for a week, maybe even a month. I want you to be completely self-reliant. I don't want you to need me. I don't want you to have to keep watching my videos. I want you to have your results, whatever you want. Book a call if you want. If you're ready, only if you're ready.